In today's video, Hasbro announced a new Beyblade X Collab Multipack that's looking to be the best one yet. Also, Hover Wyvern may be releasing in Takara Tomy. This is ZB News. Hello my Captain Cats, it's your Canadian Beyblade boy ZB, and on Wednesday, February 12th, Hasbro officially announced a new Beyblade X Marvel Multipack in commemoration of the new Captain America Brave New World movie. This is a part of Hasbro's Superheroes vs. Villains campaign, so the blades will be featuring designs based off Sam Wilson's Captain America and Red Hulk. The weird thing about this release is that it is scheduled to come out in the summer while the movie comes out on Valentine's Day, so I guess they are trying to match it with the DVD and Blu-ray release. Now we have seen a handful of Collab Multipack releases last year, and if you're a Beyblade fan that's not really into the brands Beyblade was collabing with, then there was at best one release that may have been worth your while, that being the Transformers collab that came with Optimus Primal, which was essentially a heavier version of Kill Shark that's more of a smash attacker rather than upper attacker. Other than that multi-pack, and maybe the Spider-Man Venom one that has a Venom based off of Sword Drawn, the rest weren't really worth getting due to the blades in those packs not being very good and the inflated price that's caused by having two baby launchers, aka proto-launchers, making them a hard buy. Usually, these multi-packs are priced around 35 Canadian or 25 US dollars, making them one of the more expensive products in Hasbro's Beyblade X. However, this upcoming multi-pack may actually be the best one yet, that may also be worth spending the extra money to get. The combos we get are Red Hulk 180 Rush and Captain America 470 Gear Ball. Let's take a look at Red Hulk first, because this is the Beyblade that really carries the value of this multi-pack. The Red Hulk blade is a very striking looking blade that may look familiar to you if you're a competitive blader, because this is an echo of the extremely powerful Beat Tyranno blade. Beat Tyranno is one of the best blades in the game, being a king in attack type combinations while also being solid in defense and stamina combos. Having an echo of a blade as powerful as Beat Tyranno is great, because even if it ends up being a lighter version of it, it is most likely still going to be a competitively viable part, just like blades like Bite Croc, which is an echo of Kill Shark, and Roar Tyranno, which is an echo of Soar Phoenix, which are blades that are both lighter than the originals, but because they are copying blades that are already so strong, they themselves are strong as well, with even some arguments for them being considered better than the original in some cases. Now, this Red Hulk blade's design seems to be a bit splitting in opinion. I find it to be cool aside from the humanoid head that's on the gear chip, but that's an issue I have with pretty much any Beyblade that has a person as a gear chip or Bit Beast art. And I can always cover it with a sticker, but it seems the fingers are what's controversial. To be honest, I don't really see much of an issue with it, and if anything, I see them more like teeth, though that may be even worse for some people. To be honest, the blade looks strong, and the blocky fingers actually give the impression of the blade being heavier than the original, though I am worried that there might be some weight distribution issues if the blade ends up being hollowed out in some places. But luckily, the Ratchet it comes with is great for imbalances. Red Hulk comes with the 180 Ratchet. Now this is a super niche Ratchet that the Red Hulk and Beat Tyranno blade can actually use. In fact, it's so niche, I think Beat Tyranno and Red Hulk may be the only blades that can get away with using it, at least in an attack combo. The one-sided Ratchets put weight on one point to help give the blade using it a harder hit if it hits with that side. Also, because the weight is uneven, you can use it as a counterweight for uneven blades, which may be helpful to Red Hulk. But even if Red Hulk does not have weight balance issues, the one-sided Ratchet is great thanks to the critical hit capabilities being great for attack types. To be honest, I was probably already going to get this multi-pack just because of the blades included in this set. However, what makes this multi-pack easily the best one in my eyes is the inclusion of the Rush bit. The Rush bit is arguably the best attack type bit in Hasbro's Beyblade X, and in general, one of the best bits in Beyblade X. The Rush bit is an attack type bit that's able to extreme dash very consistently and uses its stamina efficiently. As a result, the Rush bit actually has quite a bit of stamina for an attack type bit, and is deadly because of the increased extreme dashes. Pretty much any attack type combo can do well with the Rush bit. However, Beat Tyranno and by extension Red Hulk is actually the perfect blade to use the Rush bit. In fact, the combo of 180 Rush is something I can only see Beat Tyranno and Red Hulk get away with using. Beat Tyranno is a blade that likes being the same height or even taller than its opponent, so it can do something that's called a downward smash attack, where it hits the top of the opponent to get them to hit the ground, or at the very least get them stabilized. And since Red Hulk is an echo of Beat Tyranno, it should be able to do the same. Now, the 80 height may be a bit overkill, but if any blade can make it work, Red Hulk can. Low Rush has become a very popular attack type bit, being essentially Rush but lower, and as a result, many consider it better. While I cannot refute that, Beat Tyranno and by extension Red Hulk actually prefer Rush out of the two bits due to it being taller. Out of the box, we actually get a pretty solid combo. The 80 height may be pushing it a bit too far, but we can always just swap it out with something shorter if anything. The second Beyblade we get is Captain America 470 Gear Ball. Now, it isn't as exciting as Red Hulk, but it's still pretty interesting. The Captain America blade looks like an echo of Phoenix Feather, which is weird because Phoenix Feather is an echo of Sword Drawn. I think the Falcon winged blades are what makes my mind think about Phoenix Feather instead of Sword Drawn. It has been a hot minute since Sword Drawn has been a top level blade, but it's still decent enough to put up a fight. The exciting thing about this Captain America release for Sword Drawn fans is that now we can make a full Sword Drawn deck with Sword Drawn, Venom, and now Captain America. Honestly, I really dig this design, and if it weren't for the human face in the middle, I'd say it's one of my favorite looking blades, but that's nothing a sticker can't help fix. It does look a bit more rounded in the render image and kind of thin, which is keeping me from getting as excited about it as Red Hulk, but it does look really cool and sweetens this multi-pack for me. Now, the Ratchet we get is 470, which is a pretty negligible part in this multi-pack. Not only is it a niche 70 height, but it's also 4-sided, and 4-sided Ratchets have blocky points that make it easier to burst. Only some blades that can align well with the 4-sided Ratchets can really use it, and even then, they prefer the lower 60 heights. The bit we get is Gear Ball. I am excited for this bit because it's a part that I do not have yet, but have come across quite a few times when I do research for the best combos in Beyblade X. Gear Ball seems to be picking up a lot of popularity lately. It's a ball bit, so it does have some pretty good stamina, but what originally turned people away from it was the gears. And since those geared bits tend to grab onto the rail and pick up speed faster, it made them a bit uncontrollable. However, that rail dashing now seems to be pretty useful for some bladers, making the gear ball and pretty much any gear type bit more popular. It is still pretty niche, but as someone that doesn't have the part yet, I think it's a solid addition. Out of the box, the Captain America 470 Gearball combo is definitely the lesser of the two Beyblades, but as parts, the Captain America blade is pretty cool because it's another sword drawn, and the Gearball bit is interesting. Overall, the Red Hulk blade and Rush bit already makes this multi-pack the best multi-pack from Hasbro's Beyblade X collabs. Everything else is like a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. Honestly, if this multi-pack actually came out with the release of the movie, this would have been an instant must-buy due to the Rush bit. But because it comes out after the release of the Green Wand Wizard starter pack that has the Rush bit with it for even cheaper, I think you need to want to like the Red Hulk and or Captain America blade to have this be worth your while. But even then, the Red Hulk Captain America Collab Multipack has got to be the best collab multipack so far for Beyblade X. Now, in my last news video, I talked about Hover Wyvern, and for some reason, when I was working on the video late at night, the blade looked a lot like Phoenix Rudder. But if you have working eyes, you would see that it does not look like Phoenix Rudder. In fact, it kind of looks like an Arrow Wizard blade, but more filled out and bulkier. After reading your comments and looking at the blade while not being tired, I am on the side that believes that this blade is actually a brand new blade. Now, there are some bladers that do not like this blade being locked behind an expensive stadium set. I can definitely see why, but do not fear, as while the upcoming CX line seems to have been taking a lot of the spotlight in areas where Takara Tomy releases, the UX line isn't dead yet. In fact, through the grapevine, I have learned that we are actually getting a UX release in April. Considering Hover Wyvern is a new blade and Hasbro doesn't really make new unique non-Echo blades, I think it's safe to assume that Takara Tomy will be releasing Hover Wyvern in some capacity, and it may be the April release. I for one think it will be great if Takara Tomy releases Hover Wyvern, because I too am worried about buying another stadium set just for the Beyblades. And there we have it, a new Marvel Beyblade X Multipack, and hopefully I redeemed myself for calling Hover Wyvern an echo of Phoenix Rudder. Are you excited about the Multipack? Do you think Red Hulk is cool or ugly? Do you forgive me for calling Hover Wyvern an echo of Phoenix Rudder? Let me know in the comment section below. Special thanks to Chrome Hustler, Sparking Void, and Zark Joestar for being channel members. If you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't, I'm not the boss of you, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya!